or to tell my brother about my sister's creep boyfriend. I think he might flip on the 40-year-old creep. We grew up without a father and our mother is very sick / struggles with drug issues. My older brother 25 practically raised me 19 and my sister just turned 18. We still live in my mother's house. However, she may as well not even be there. My brother lives with his girl. Rent on the other side of town. Well, here is the issue. My sister recently brought an older guy over to our house to watch a movie. He's around 40 years old. I mean, he seems nice enough on the surface. But the age gap and the fact she only recently turned 18 really rubbed me the wrong way. Not even sure how he could bring himself to go into an 18-year-old house. I've spoken to her about it, and she said they hadn't done anything intimate except kiss, and she said she isn't in any rush to. She reckons he loves her. Yeah, right, lol, and she loves him. She's never gone past kissing before, and is much more innocent than I was as 18. My sister hasn't had a boyfriend before, and while she isn't stupid, I feel she is easily manipulated due to her personality. And as I went over to my brother's house the day after whilst he was at work and spoke to his girlfriend 25 about it, she seemed disgusted by the whole thing, but also concerned about telling my brother. While she agreed it had to be done, she said it was important to stem properly. She agreed not to do it without me. Bit of info about my brother as I feel it's relevant for this. He's an amazing guy to us. He went above and beyond, sacrificing his teenage years to make sure we got what we needed, even if his means were less than lethal. His first trouble with the law was at 19 for stealing to pay for my school dance trip. We never wanted for anything. We always had presents under the tree and a nice meal at Christmas thanks to him, or always made sure we have gifts on our birthdays and would take us out to dinner even if he couldn't afford to order anything himself. We rarely a school trip as he always find a way to make it work. His girlfriend has told me that it puts a little bit of money aside each month for our eventual wedding dresses. I honestly couldn't have asked for a better big brother. I know all the pressure had an effect on him. That's the kind of guy. He has no sacrifice for us. Was too big. He's a big guy who regularly stands time in the gym after work. He's also associated with some rather unsavory characters. Whilst he has never ever so much as raised his voice, as I've seen him go absolutely a bit some people before. A notable example is when I was 17, my then boyfriend snagged me and it was completely enraged. If my then boyfriend wasn't also a minor, I reckon he would have unlike him. He's very protective of us, and I think sees us as his own children and his responsibility. It is because of this that I doubt he will act calmly about a full-grown man grooming his little sister. Was the possibility of anger worries me. His girlfriend was also worried about him getting sad, feeling like he didn't protect her as well as he should have / feeling like a failure. She said, we need to be really careful about how we tell him this. My little sister asked me not to tell him, but there is no way I could do that. Plus, his girlfriend already knows and is going to have more loyalty to him and to my little sister. So he's going to find out regardless of what I do. She said tonight when he gets home from work is probably the time to tell him. I guess what I'm asking is, how do we tell him? I wish none of this had happened. I'm so angry.